Ladies and gents, welcome to the losers quarterfinals. This is something we very rarely cast in the tournaments as a whole, but especially in the Rising Star 2v2 league, it usually never happens. In the blue color, we've got Love Guru Caleb, and his buddy Franco is in the teal. Together they're Pride and Prejudice, and they're playing as Yap Yap and Shipmaster. On the other side of the map, in the red here, this is Skynard, and his buddy in the yellow is Sean. Together they're probably drunk. Maybe they are, but they're playing as Yap Yap and Cutter, so it's a good combination at least. Not that drunk. So, best of one, hey? This is gonna be wild. Whoever wins this wins the series, so if Team Red wants to surprise everyone, then this is their opportunity to create a massive upset. Because Love Guru Caleb is like basically an S tier player, right? And Franco is close behind, although not in our ratings because he doesn't play tournaments much. But now that he's doing 2v2s, maybe we can convince him to play some 1v1s as well. Bob Todd, thank you very much for the kind words in the chat, by the way. Appreciate it. Hope the others like the tournaments as well. We'll keep them going. Although this 2v2 format is gonna stop, we're gonna do Pro 2v2 still. It's just Rising Star doesn't have viewership, basically. We'll do them very occasionally, and that's fine, but yeah, I just don't think people like to watch them as much as the Pro League. It's just Pro League has double the viewership, so it's a no-brainer to just do those instead. Looks like Team Red's capturing power nodes nicely. Hellbringer's cleaning up. Got the Spartan coming forward now. Joining into this fight. The Ghosts are an interesting unit pick against Yap Yap always, because you're risking fighting against a Cannon Fodder or worse, the Heavy Grunts. That's always a huge problem when it ends up being that. So let's see if our Yap Yap is getting him. Looks like it, but we're not seeing any methane wagons at the moment. As I say that, there's a methane wagon. Alright, that's much better because it will buff all the grunts. Oh my goodness, my PowerPoint is lagging. Jesus. That's just the game, it's not me. I'm not dropping frames. PC is running relatively cool. Combined might of Cutter and Yap Yap, always something to fear. Everything gets debuffed by the methane, and then the Cutter drops get on top, and the Heavy Grunt EMPs just wreck everything that tries to mess with you. Team Red already has 4 power nodes under their control. It's just a little scary what's going on over here. Sean's not reacted very much to the Shades, and I think he's gonna lose his generator for it. But if they can do massive counter damage right now, oh my. A beam comes through. With a counter beam to the beam. Oh, the ghost just disappeared. There were mines there as well, you see. Not that you can micro in this game, it's laggy as heck. And I think Professor Franco might just lose his base here. Like, don't get me wrong, LGK's little attack on the other side is cute, but it's not insurmountable. Just put this fart wagon close to the base and it will nerf it. Go on then. Yeah, the harvesters are weak. I think they're just happy to strip the base, but I think they could destroy the whole thing. Okay, there's the infantry turret upgrade. And I'm sure Sean can rebuild it. That was annoying, but he's fine. He can be fed resources too. Meanwhile, Professor Franco is just probably toast. I mean, that Suicide Gun collection just took out all our Marines, I have to say. But there comes a point where Skynard just reaches 4th point. And then there's his Yap Yap drop on top of all this. Well, that was unfortunate with the Suicide Gun connection for him. Might mean that Franco will survive, we'll have to see. LGK is bringing all he's got, including heroes. He needs to go tier 2 himself to upgrade those, but I think all these buildings just getting stripped is disastrous for Franco. The grunts are upgraded now, the heavy grunts. So that's a lot more damage for them and a lot more health. The extra squad member means so much. And as 9 says, these heals are for the base. There's nothing on the base. And the Spartan can own all of this by himself. Okay, we got a spirit support. That's gonna be really nice to keep all this going. Maybe Franco can rebuild, but this is gonna be a difficult one. Getting an extra base at the same time. If he gets just a click off supplies, that would be very meaningful to rebuilding the harvesters, and then he can make his own generators. And very good news is that LGK has somehow captured all the power nodes. But Skynard can now start Marauder production, but he's going for Locust, interestingly. I figured you could skip tier 2 with all that map control, but I guess they need to retake the map control first. And LGK is just popping off. Third base and whatnot. It's highly unusual on this map, but hey, he's hurt Sean. And Sean is now recovering. And will finally hit tier 2 himself. Maybe he could take back this base. Locust would be a big help with that, actually. Especially with Methane Wagon support. They do count as grunt units, so they get buffed. Enemy buildings get debuffed. So once again, 4 power nodes for Team Red. But the fact that LGK managed to take that back at all was a big deal. Those mines be annoying, but not that annoying. He's gonna lose his base. Yeah, the Locust move was great here. Oh! Walking over the mines, not that great. But there's more where that came from, guys. So many Locusts are being made still. Skynard can get the numbers up and running. This will be sick. Sean is getting combat tech, but what he really needs is a base. Just doesn't have the... Oh my god. Where did that come from? I wish these guys had a mini-map icon. They're not showing up at all. Some turrets are getting made here to try to soak some of that damage. The sensor towers aren't very strong. They take extra damage as they build, of course. but they still distract him. Anyway, that has cost LGK some resources. Not much, but it did. Now these remaining buildings can be taken down fairly easily. Now be careful with those units getting beamed. Oh god. One of the locusts will go down. That's very acceptable losses there. Nicely done with the split. Meanwhile, the cutter army is just ransacking the space. Of course, LGK is trying to steal a base once more. But that's easier said than done. The Yapper boys have been healed once more. It looks like Professor Franco might be surviving, but he's still in tier 1, mind you. You'll have to probably just stick stack his spirit support and live off of that. The teeny tiny economy of Sean's is no longer going to be valid for longer. Not for any longer, really. Oh god, those leader powers were seconds late. His lag must be immense. Archer missiles coming in. The shield generator will be destroyed easily. And so will the grunt goblins. Well, that one's dead. Leaves just one at low health, and LGK is gonna lose all his buildings. Sean does have a pretty good army now that dispersion models are in. And if he can save up for a big drop, that's even better. Meanwhile, the locusts are going for a counter-offensive. LGK's base, just in the last possible second, has finished up a shield, but that's getting rapidly stripped away. It's just a matter of, is that one locust, or two locusts, excuse me, gonna be able to snipe this base while it's getting healed by several unicorns? Probably not. That was the last locust. LGK's base will be full health in no time. Huh? That heal didn't actually hit it. Heal away, there's the main. Sean is still ransacking that. LGK has some money left, but not much more. You can't keep doing this forever. It's entirely possible, actually, that probably Drunk can win this. Crazy upset in this one, if they do. It's really huge if they do. Of course, this ninja base didn't happen. It looks like LGK's main is under serious threat. I mean, maybe that will come up. The beam is distracting the units enough here. Oh god, that's 2 Nightingales dead right there. The Spartan is alive. It's a lot of fire he's under. Under the shield, he can't do any damage back. He's dead, I think. Yeah. Maybe they can attack the other one, get more lucky there. Skynar's tier 3 meanwhile. Oh my. Here come the Wraiths. And then potentially those gobbles are also tier 3, right? Yeah, they are. Ooh, that's huge. Heals here are gonna be sick. Maybe Sean can add in a little bit of a big drop or something. He's got his second base up and running also. What was that just now? Oh, the Wraiths are here anyhow. Sean is back. Oh my. What happened here? The man just made 3 generators in his least defended base. That shield is about to drop, and if Sean just has an archer missile or something like that, these generators are going to be so super toast. He's got it. Jesus. He's not ready to defend that. I mean, the gobbles are coming, so maybe he is actually. You know what? Sean might have oversplit that. Since we're kind of not shooting anything, and he's paying the price. ODST's getting dropped in. Trying to take on elites, though, is not going to be easy. Even with all the Hellbringers shooting. There weren't many of them. Probably best to just go together, yeah, and try this again. That did not work out as I had hoped, or Sean had hoped. That was a huge opportunity here. Good defense, though, by LGK and Franco together. What's going on here? Franco made it to tier 3. He's fully recovered. But then Skynard's here and he says, recover from this. Quick teleport to bring the units through. It would be helpful to have like a Reaver or two in this. But hey, they're already stripping the base. This is looking pretty damn good. Painful, painful moment for Professor Franco. I have to say, he's losing most of his hunters as well. Only Steve is remaining. And that's gone as well. Please don't shoot me. Shoot what? There's nothing left to shoot. Well, this is gonna buy some time, but there's nothing really happening in the background of this. Maybe LGK thinks he can get out of Scarab or something crazy, but no. No, he really can't. Look at this. He's got a beam 3? Oh, beam 2, excuse me. But either way, it's over. They're gonna resign. Team Probably Drunk makes it to the losers semi-finals. Well done. Epic gaming. Bit of an upset. But hey, in best of ones, anything's possible. We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.